Hi, Sven Rafferty here with Sven on Tech, and this is your video review of the mophie Juice Pack Air. This guy right here. You'll notice that the Air looks a little different than their first generation battery that we reviewed here at svenontech.com/reviews. And what makes this guy a little different is it's a case along with a battery, and you can see the dock there. What we're going to do is put an iPhone 3GS, and also iPhone 3G works on this, and put it together. And what you got is a battery and a case. Now, what you'll see here is nothing's happening yet. And the reason why is because mophie now has added this really great switch here, and you can see it's red. It's a on and off switch. So it doesn't drain, and look at that. Now you can see the charge indicator on the iPhone itself. And what that allows you to do is when you're not using the juice, it doesn't drain the juice. And you can see we've gone ahead and pressed the indicator, and we've been using this during our tests, and we got one LED lit, 4 LEDs full charge. One, obviously it's less than 25%, but what I really love about this new juice pack is how small it is. It barely adds to the bulk of your phone. You can still put this in your shirt pocket or your pants pocket without any problem. And if you get a good leather side pouch, you can probably expand that by shoving it in a little and still getting it good. You still have access to all your buttons, as well as your camera opening and the top buttons and your headphones. On the bottom here, you have a micro USB, which charges both the mophie unit as well as the iPod, because it has a pass-through capability, and then again the power switch, which I showed you first. And the nice thing about the mophie here is that when it's sucking down, again, we're showing you that it is charging here. When it's feeding off the mophie, the iPhone is not using any of its internal battery, but rather the mophie's battery first. So it drains the mophie first, and then it starts using the iPhone's battery, which is a really neat thing to have. When you have a little external unit, you can go ahead and start using the battery on the external unit versus your internal unit, and when the mophie's dead, then you just take it apart, or leave it on if you want, and then start using your iPhone's battery. It's got the on and off switch as we've shown you, which is really cool. It does about what we found, almost more than double your power. So if you had, for example, 10 hours of talk time with the 3GS, you're going to actually get 20 hours of talk time with the mophie here. And again, you get a good plastic, pretty decent when it comes to protection, though I don't like banging up my phone because I actually use this phone. So we're not going to actually test that. Now, if you notice in the top left corner of the searching, it is not the mophie that's causing this, but rather AT&T is horrible in my office. A signal will come back and it'll probably be near full bars. So not sure why AT&T's done that. My service has actually gotten worse in the last 2 years of being an iPhone owner with the AT&T. So that is not caused by the case. We found no problems with this case in signal, and in short, we do like this case. Now, the only thing that is hard on this case is taking it apart. It's a little difficult taking the top off, as you saw here, and then pulling the rest of the unit out. You kind of put your fingers where these notches are and kind of wedge it out, and you can see it's not the easiest thing in the world, but honestly it's not the hardest thing in the world too. We have read reports of people stating that this top breaks easy. We spoke to our contact at mophie, and he said that they have heard of no such problems. However, again, we've seen other people say buy extra one of these because they will break. And again, you did see the difficulty moving it. All in all, love this mophie pack as I try to put it back together on the rails. It's a really sleek battery case. Let's see what we got. Still got one. It's a great battery case. It's so small. It's amazing how they can add twice your battery power to this unit in such a small form factor. Truth is, when I used this over the past few months in testing, I basically took this piece and put it at the side and just used this piece because it really was kind of difficult to get on or off on that. So that is the mophie Juice Pack Air. Runs for about $80. Comes in 3 colors: black, as you see here, white, and purple. Dude, how cool is that? I need the purple one. It's about $79, $95, $80, and that is one sweet unit for you to have on your iPhone.